And I'm going to reiterate this. I've said this, and I will continue to say this. Texas fans, do me one favor. I know I'm from Oklahoma, but you're going to understand me. Do me one favor. Get one of your natives, that is Bill Engvall. Get a photo of him, okay? Take that photo, photocopy it, put it on flyers, put it on posters. Go up to Ann Arbor and find as many Michigan fans as you can, and you hand them just this photo of Bill Engvall. And you get to say, here's your sign. Here's your sign. Okay? You ain't got to steal it, not a damn thing. We're giving it to you. And they won't know what that is because they don't think that we funny. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, doesn't mean much to them. But you know what? Educate them. It's going to be their first opportunity to see what y'all are about. So I would appreciate y'all bring a little bit of Austin, Texas all the way up to Ann Arbor and show them what Oklahoma has had to deal with for 100 plus years, whether we want to or not. I would like y'all to extend that courtesy to them, as Oklahoma also is going to play Michigan in 2025. So I'm already, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to tell you that from experience, Michigan fans, they might not see that one coming. You know how I know that? Because Oklahoma State fans didn't see that coming. When I was going through Oklahoma State for the PhD in English, I recorded myself getting off the bus with a WWE championship belt on. I still had a big fro and I had Ric Flair glasses. And I had this little piece of paper that I drew a red L on. And I stuck some straws on it and the little flags to wave. And I would hand them to students around campus as I walked around saying, can you take this? And they would just take that L right out of my hand. Just take that L right out of my hand. I'm saying, all you got to do is hand it to them. They'll take Bill Engvall straight from you. And they might look at you kind of funny, but you get to keep moving after that. You leave them there looking dumbfounded. Like, what did I just get handed? Come back. Let me know about it. Tell me how it goes, okay? I want to see some big game Donovan Edwards energy. Some energy. Give me your energy. Also want to take a look ahead at some of what is going on across the country in week 2. And I've kind of hit on this, but I'm going to hit on it once again because it's a game that I'm going to be watching as closely as I'm watching Texas, Michigan. And that is Arkansas hosting top 25 Oklahoma State. I'm fired up about that, man, because Arkansas has the opportunity to get its swagger back with this win. And Sam Pittman got to speak on Oklahoma State, what he expects to see from them. And I'll be goodness, man. He knows how to fire me right up because he said it's going to be a slobber knocker. Yo, hey, pulling JR out. That man from Grove, Oklahoma. That man from Grove, Oklahoma, he went to Pitt State. Pulling out slobber knocker. And as an offensive line coach, that's exactly where he went. He had a great quote about Oklahoma State's offensive line, which is fierce. They returned all 5 starters from last year when they were blocking for the best tailback in college football. He said, look, movement doesn't bother them, which it would if they were an inexperienced line or they got an inexperienced player next to an experienced guy. But these guys have been playing together for a long time, and I think they have a lot of confidence in them. There it is. You're not going to be able to do much to disguise what you're doing. They're going to be able to pick up what you're doing. You can stunt. They're going to roll you up. You're going to try to bring more than they can handle, and they're going to know exactly who to handle first and who to slide and who the quarterback got to have and where to go for Ollie Gordon. I think that's also the thing that you got to really focus on if you're Arkansas. You got to hit Ollie Gordon because there aren't a whole lot of tailbacks in this sport for which you will hit them and he will keep running. That man is a menace after contact. That is his superpower. You will hit him and he will keep running. It's going to take more than one of you to bring down Ollie Gordon. That is a man back there. You know what? Sam Pittman knows that too. Quote he gave was, on Saturday, we had a tackling circuit. Look at this, man. They got done beating up on UAPB on Thursday, and they was tackling on Saturday. I'm with it, dog. We in football season. If they get to Gordon and it's got 2 or 3 yards, he's going to get 6 or 7 more. That's what they coached them up on. We're going to have to tackle him one-on-one, but we're going to have to get a lot of guys around the ball. We definitely understand how good he is. And that has been a point of emphasis for Arkansas's football team this entire month of August. They have been hitting. They have been hitting when other people have not been hitting because they believe that taking people to the ground has been a differentiating factor for how good they have been to start the season. 2021, they was hitting people, 9-4. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back to that. And if you are able to beat a top 25 Oklahoma State team, you can get back to that. I'll also add in here, man, Arkansas has been doubted, dumped on, diminished by its SEC peers, in part because the Razorbacks ain't had the kind of success that the Pokes have. No matter that The Pokes play in a lesser Power 4 league, but they have won the conference championship over there. Never mind that Mike Gundy is 3-15 against Oklahoma. You know, if Arkansas had a head coach that was 3-15 against Texas A&M, there'd be some fighting. That dude wouldn't be able to survive much longer. But apparently at Oklahoma State, they just gonna put up with that. You can be 3-15 against Oklahoma if you're winning every other game that you play. Taylen Green needs to outplay Alan Bowman. We know this, even though Alan Bowman is 48, starting his 19th year as college football quarterback. I'm kidding, but he is a 7th-year starter, and he has entered 19th grade. This is a man that went from Texas Tech to Michigan, got a master's from Michigan, went to Oklahoma State, and is in year 2 at Oklahoma State. Bonkers, right? I also need Jaquindon Jackson to go blow for blow, pound for pound with Ollie Gordon, and I think he can. If you've watched enough of Jaquindon Jackson, you will know that dude loves to hit other people. And for a former high school quarterback who was recruited to Texas to play quarterback, to convert to running back, go to Utah, and go get on with the good with Kyle Whittingham, who was about hitting people, and then go to Arkansas, yeah, all right, hand that boy the rock. Hand him the rock and let big Taylen Green do what he do, and Bobby Petrino's got something. I'm sure he got something fierce for Brian Nardo. You know what I'm saying? I'm already there. Bobby Petrino found a gas pedal quick, fast, and in a hurry. They scored on their first 10 possessions 6 points against UAPB. They're going to try to keep that up against Oklahoma State. I think with this win, you can get your swagger back. And we will be talking all sorts of kindly about who Arkansas is and what Arkansas is capable of heading into week 3. I realize that there are a lot of Arkansas fans saying, I've heard this before, I don't want to hear it no more. But that's like every college football fan ever at this time. Choose to be optimistic, especially if you're 1-0. It ain't like you're a Florida State fan. You know what I'm saying? You 1-0. You undefeated. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? You will be perfect. That's what your mantra needs to be until such time as you are not. Again, you're not Florida State. You've got a W. Continue to build on the W energy. It costs nothing to be optimistic at this time of year. It really doesn't, right? And with a team like Oklahoma State, not for nothing, but it ain't Georgia. Georgia, yeah, okay, cool. You chalk that up. That's an L. They've won 43 of their last 45 and 40 straight regular season games. But you get to be optimistic about this schedule until such a time as you run into a buzzsaw. It's cool. It's all right. And not for nothing, but Sam Pittman's out there coaching hard because he don't worry about much else. I think Sam Pittman is coaching like I would approach coaching. If you paying me 7 figures to be a head coach, I don't have any debt. I don't have any worries. All I'm worried about is coaching football. So you're going to get every bit of me all the time. All the time. And I think nobody wants to win at Arkansas more than that man wants to win at Arkansas. You know how I know that? Because he hired a former head coach at Arkansas who was arguably the best head coach at Arkansas since they joined the SEC in Bobby Petrino to be his offensive coordinator, because that's the kind of dude he is. That's what he wants. He's like, look, if you can help me win football games, I want you on the staff. I want you to help me come here, try to win football games. I think it's worthwhile. I think you got it, dog. All right.